So, Act 6, Act 6, Act 5, let's go. Not including the intermission. Also, you notice there's a little Vriska icon over here. I will complete this real quick. Homestuck Swan Song, let's go. Oh, no, 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 I want to control the volume, you dick. This is going to be very loud for you guys. Oh, I don't like where this is. This is really enjoying the random fart knock or fart sounds. Hi, stage. The stage is nice stage you got there. It's real nice. It's well constructed. Has good foundation. Everything's fine. We're fine. Oh, this is clickable. Oh, okay, that just restarts it. I didn't do that last time. Ah, so nice of you to join me. To join me for, oh god, it's claymation. Nope, no, why? No. His masterpiece, as you have just put it, CALIBORN'S masterpiece is claymation. Oh, God. To join me for my masterpiece. Do I... Oh, okay, you can just kind of, like, control it. There we go. Check upper right. I am clicking it. It is fucking Vine. You're right, that's what it is. Oh, it's really quiet. These were uploaded as Vines? That's amazing. Rest in peace, Vine, guys. Rest in peace, Vine. This would be TikTok in the modern era. Oh, they weren't actual Vines? I love it when there's, like, conflicting information that comes out. The fruits of my artistic toils are finally at hand. You're welcome in advance for the narrative majesty you're about to witness. It costs literally millions of cow coins to produce, as well as most of my attention span for further creative endeavors. But you will probably agree tearfully that it was worth all of this expense and more to see my tiny actors of living putty dance. Get ready to get dazzled as I fucking destroy the transcendental boundaries of unconventional media. That juju chest shouldn't be moving. Sorry, I bumped it. Let us begin. The tale. Oh, do I have to do this every time? The tale of my masterpiece describes is basically a spoiler to the ending of things. It takes place in a future moment, long beyond when we, you or I, have any business seeing what happens. But I found out and learned of this spoiler. I saw it once on one of my planet's many screens. The land of colors. The land of mayhem. It knows all, and it will show anything to any man who is willing to find the right key. And as it turns out, that just such a man is the man that is me. Okay, well, if everything is getting spoiled, we have a dildo, we have a rabbit, we have a Lil Cal, maybe that thing is? Okay. Caliborn land revealed. Yeah, the land of colors and mayhem. Yeah, I don't appreciate Caliborn spoiling the ending, but I will write down the land of colors and mayhem, because I like that. Notice that it is a British spelling of colors, which is interesting. Did I just call Gamzee a dildo? Oh, that's Gamzee! Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a dildo. It's a little bit of a dildo. I mean, it's fine. He is Lord English. You right, though. So I will show you what I saw. Not with the crude two-dimensional shapes from my computer pencil, but with the lavish two-plus dimensional forms of my groundbreaking clay puppets. Behold as I innovate objects of artistic expression, which you trashy fuck munches never thought to pioneer before in a million years. Here's a shot of me bowing in advance for being so great. Ah yes, movie magic at its best. Caliborn spoiling the ending as part of canon? Damn it. Killing people and ghosts and destroying of worlds and being sexist and verbally an asshole. All of these sins pale in contrast to giving spoilers. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Play-Doh. The phrase colors and mayhem has been used a lot earlier in the comic by Calliope. Oh, okay. And yeah, that's the album. Gotcha. Cool. Oh god, it's horrifying. It's horrifying. I will tell you what I saw on the screen. Believe me when I say that it happened precisely as I show you here, shot for shot. This takes place after I get the magic rainbow eyes, and yet still before I am huge and wear a dapper trench coat for winners. But as you can see, at this point in my rise to dominant invincibility, I'm feeling pretty chuffed about myself. My power is sick, and my special eyeballs are as gnarly as can be. I would tell you I can hardly wait to be this cool, but as you know, I'm a man of patience and aplomb. So, after getting rainbow magic eyes and before getting trench coat. Okay, so before full Lord Englishification. Also look closely. I've got my juju chest there. Which I will win as some choice booty from victoriously slaughtering my denizen, King Yaldabaoth. Not Yaldabaoth, but Yaldabaoth. Inside is a mighty weapon, which will come into play a little bit later, in my theater of wobbling puppet drama. It's like they say about the theater. If you see a juju in Act 1, then the juju will probably be used right away in Act 1 to make everything more exciting as soon as possible. That's definitely how that works, Caliborn, absolutely. Why, have you never thought to give Caliborn a Trump voice? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. The real question is if the rainbow eyes come from him absorbing the pure art skill directly into his face from earlier. Who can ever knows? Who can ever knows? Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted by something in chat. Let's see. And also, which I should mention, one more banner piece of swag in my possession. I'm not sure if I should come out about this later, or I'm not sure how I come about this later. Much like the clockwork lasers and primo fashion jacket, it's the ring that found its way to me somehow, a golden ring of void. It becomes mine one day, the most beautiful thing I never knew I always wanted, yet somehow preemptively coveted it. It lets me stay close to the darkness, to vanish and appear again in places I have no business fucking with, full of plum and meaty people, alive and living, who one day will plead with the gods, begging them to curse my name. Okay, so Caliborn gets Void Ring. You know what? New page for this note. New page for these notes, for the spoiler stuck. I'm just gonna write spoiler stuck. Caliborn gets Void Ring. What's the worst that could happen here? Probably nothing bad with it. Does that explain the pacing issues if that's how Caliborn understands it? That could very well be the case. Caliborn's gun is when you set up a Chekhov's gun and then use it immediately. Oh my god. This is the masterpiece? Gotcha. I don't know. I like spoiler stuff. It could be a spoiler stuck masterpiece. I'm flexible. I'm willing to compromise. Unlike Caliborn. Here I am lording it over my minions. The classic honk friend, my rabbit pal for life, and my floppy puppet buddy. I'm bossing them around, being the shit as always, whatever. When suddenly, 8 assholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas appear out of nowhere for some wrestling royale with yours truly. They all steal a ride with the wind-prick snappy ghost magic to catch me unawares. It worked! Judging from my skull expression, I was really surprised. This noise is a little gross. So they decide to do the plan that June talked about earlier, and that didn't go well. Is that the canon voice of Caliborn in the background? Oh, gross. Don't like that. Yeah, they can just use the retcon powers to boop over there. And thank you for the follower tag. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Well, so here's the uncomfortable thing. I'm going to assume that means that this is going to manifest in the creation of Lord English itself, which means they literally create their own worst enemy. Also, this was posted on 4/13/2015. But then, my skull turns giddy and sinister because I know in my heart that truly they are about to get owned. They're all frisky and ready to fight. I can tell they're psyched about this, like they have been planning it and biding their time, and now they think they're strong enough to overtake me, if only because of the surprisingness of their ambush. And maybe they're right, maybe they can even beat me. They have a lot of fighting levels and magic boons now, just like me. But see, I don't even give them the chance. Like I said, I have a superior weapon, so now he weaponizes the treasure, which gives the, which gives him narrative powers, presumably, unless it works differently for him, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if it's the creation of Lord English. Do the sound on the laughing skull one, it's good? Okay, when I get there, I'll do it. Unless you're doing, like, right here. It's... Nothing. Like I said, I have a superior weapon. And I see no reason not to use it right away. What would be a good fucking point in holding out? Suspense? Bullshit. I pull out the big guns nigh instantly. Because I think like a great winner. That's true. Open with your... I never understood why people don't open with their strongest attack. Wonk. But like many things, like most things that are good, the thing has limitations. And rules and stuff. Yep, it's the house. See... All jujus have rules. The cooler the juju, the trickier the rules. For one thing, the weapon can only be used against 4 guys at a time. Because its shape has, like, 4 slots or something, so I chose my targets carefully. I select the 4 of these jokers, who I deem the greatest threat to me. The blue Philistine with the belligerent fist, of course, so he can't own me again with hurtful insults to my art. And also the alpha male with his smooth ways. Say goodbye to him, too. I couldn't risk messing with his sword, which I understand to be the only thing in reality that is poison to my invincibility. Because of an illegal ingredient, a white round circle of total knowledge. Yep. Oh, I targeted their 2 corresponding females as well, because why not? The dog one is a nightmare of powers, and the orange one perturbs me with her dictionary blither. Good riddance to bad teens. And just like that, they were gone. Does this set everything in motion? I don't even know. Like, it consumes them, and, well, I guess they're now stuck in the home. One might even say that they are, in fact, homestuck. And just like that, they were gone. Their souls were trapped in my juju forever. This solves one problem for me, but starts another. The juju, when its shapes are filled, changes in nature. It stops being a weapon I can use ever again. It's weird and a bit lame, but you can't be too picky about awesome jujus. You have to take the good with the bad. Once I used it, it became mysteriously intangible. So it literally, like, sucked them into the narrative of Homestuck. It became mysteriously intangible, like a hole, a gap in the teeth of my story, that now exists as a dangerous liability to me personally. It can only ever be used as a weapon against me from now on, such as what YOLO Broth, the great lewd snake, will tell me about the juju when we meet. So after using it, it made me nervous, so in the blink of an eye, I trapped it back in the chest and banished it away where no one would ever find it, deep in the bowels of the furthest ring, using my ring-based communion with the void. Poof! Good luck digging that one up, haters. It's never going to happen. With the first 4 banished, the team of heroes was cut in half, to be much easier for me to devastate. A smutty swordsman, an underpants wimp, and 2 flippant bimbos? I would call it a cakewalk. But when you're this cocky and brash, you don't walk, you strut. No matter what kind of dessert you find under your feet. Oh my god. Okay, so is it bad that I kind of unironically am digging the claymation? Is that actually kind of bad? Like, it's kind of cute, right? It's super cute, right? Yeah, never gonna find it. Who would ever do that? I should also relevantly mention, I am still in possession of the swordsman's juju. His floppy friend of childhood, the one which I recognize to be an empty husk. He demands from me that he wants it back, presumably for emotional support. I can in no way blame him. Keep an eye on this one. The foreshadowing of him is pretty important for later. Thanks for the spoilers, dickwad. Now is when the pummeling begins. The fracas is loud and large. Power levels are off the charts. You can't even follow what's happening with your eyes. Thanks, Dragon Ball. I'm mostly toying with them, though. It's all too easy for an ascended Lord of Time, or Lord Boy like me. I have a platter full of knuckle sandwiches to go around, plus other human food products you're familiar with, but also involving knuckles to make them punching metaphor work. There is more than enough to satisfy every hungry fist deserver. So I know what you're thinking, that I have a reputation. having a problem of unfair cruelty that goes at silly ladies more than great gentlemen, to which I take great offense. But still, let it be unconditionally accepted that I am a fair man, who listens to criticism and works ever and always to improve my masterful craft and my tremendous decency. So he beat the shit out of him equally? Oh hey, Gamzee's in half again. You guys notice that Gamzee is very much in half again? So they were all just real kids that got stuck in this comic? Nah. That's true, you do be kicking the dirt here too. That's growth, baby. Actually in half Gamzee. I have committed, through a pledge of personal beautification, to try to do less, try doing less misogyny and start doing more prosogyny. Which, in fact, I fucking love sogyny, and I will fight anyone who disagrees from that. Henceforth, look, all bodily terrorism is being dealt in a precisely equal and respectful way, both to feeble hoe and tip-top gent alike. I'm ruining them, really. It's not a contest. They're a bunch of pitiful emotion children, and I'm a premier invincible titan of roughhouse brutality. It's too easy. Speedo Boy is down for the count because I slapped him gingerly. The masked floozy is looking a bit woozy. The cake maid took one drub too many and has to lie down for an overnight nap. This leaves me mano a mano against the anime prince in his nonsense trousers. It was a pretty good fight between us, because that's what Dirk do. Pretty good fights. Because he's strong and I admire that. Why shouldn't I let a battle happen for longer when two tough dudes are involved, shredding their stuff? But in the end, his sharp glasses and sword machismo weren't enough. I got the supreme drop on his powerful body with my wrestling moves. Whew. Mono and mono. He's out. Wait, did it say just mono and mono and not mono and mono? Did I mess it up? He just has a big appreciation for English, just slight. Yeah, Gamzee is bisected again. It didn't get brushed over. We mentioned it. He's bisected. It's a half-Z, so to speak. My overconfidence was my Achilles' downfall, though. Not Achilles' heel, but literally my Achilles' downfall. I made, admittedly, the amateur's boner. The amateur's, but no, that's not. I turned my back on the body. The crybaby in the yellow panties got upset with me, that I was wailing so excellently on his increasingly battered pretty boy ninja stud. And by upset, hope powers, I mean he threw a full-fledged tantrum of pure hope. Hey guys, remember once upon a time Jake English said that one day CALIBORN would understand hope, that he would be able to see hope and understand it? Yo, Jake English is teaching CALIBORN how hope works. CALIBORN is for real one of the funniest characters in comics. He kind of is. Hope powers activate. That's true. Jake is officially the only page to unlock his potential, and he did it without getting RNA'd. The hope, my god. It was blinding, beautiful even. Oh, okay, maybe the cotton isn't doing it justice. Okay, maybe that just looks stupid. And you know, you try things, and sometimes it just looks like shit. Let's just call this my one and only fuck up in all of history. Well, my second, maybe. Second only to underestimating the sad sack wuss of hope. Who knew that such a simpering charlatan had such an outburst stowed in his girly bosom? Clearly not I, and even though I had that information well in advance, it was just that surprising. It seems that hope power is overwhelming. Even to the clockwork man junk, it looked like I thought I could use my rainbow seizure field to overpower his massive gay hope bubble. Alas, it was my perfectly justified hubris which bit me in the ass in the end, even though I'm sure I must have known this outcome was going to happen. It still can be worth it to get owned, even if it means having a lot of self-esteem hubris about yourself. And so, the English boy deals me my first defeat ever since ascending as an invincible Technicolor Time Kid. I get dunked as fuck. And land square on my bottom. I remain prone for several minutes staring at the ceiling, blinking a bit, just like last time. Pondering where things went wrong in life. How I, the Lord of Time, could experience such woeful ownage. There's no bodily harm, of course, except to my incredible ego, which is a fate worse than getting broken bones. So I just lie there, thinking sadly, achieving some depression. I'm sure at this point I turn my thoughts to thoughts of respect. Respect for the pained ass, pretty-legged page, and maybe his accidental prowess. I misestimated him. And admiration happens in my breast. Maybe I'll jack his swagger too, as he once did mine. Maybe after a lifetime of utterly deserved humiliation, sobbing, and spontaneous urination, he's earned that much. The clue here is that I steal his name. God, you thick, stupid fucks. Why do I bother with subtext to fine literary nonsense? God fuck. I take his name later. English, that's me. That's my name, you stupid brainless fucks. Holy shit, you are dumb as bozos come. God. Whew. Oh, Medium Cal put his face on Jake's butt? I didn't. I was too wrapped up in the literary nonsense. And yeah, the circle is complete. They have taken each other's name. Yeah, literally Hussie venting at this point. Oh my goodness. Rip all subtext in this comic forever. Meanwhile, Strider regroups from his trouncing and sees his chance to do away with me for good. He knows by now that he can't kill me, but he can do the next best thing, which is to banish my soul. I don't know if that's a good idea, actually. Given the context, we know how, like Lil Cal can reflect Lord English's soul. And so, I don't know. This seems like a bad idea overall. He's hurt so bad and is slow to use his pink soul-killing spell. This gives me time to rebound from my shameful ass-whooping and pull my sorry butt out of the own zone. So I get up and I nearly get the drop on it before it releases his spell. But then what's this? There's a commotion. The haunting sounds of neighs, except they're robot neighs. This is when horses come into play. The goddamn horses. Now, truly and utterly ironic that my very demise could be in the proximity of some horses. What? No, really, what? I didn't follow that. I'm still not following it. To be honest, I'll have to think it over. I'm thinking it over right now, and I have a feeling I'll be thinking it over for the rest of my life. Perhaps we all will be. Wait, they should be robots. Hold on while I paint the horses to look like metal horses. Damn it. The works of a crafty man is never done. So basically, I don't know what the fuck is going on, so I'm really distracted. I'm saying to myself, this is the ominousest shit. Nothing good can either follow or precede such an event as this. And then that's when it happens. Oh, the sweaty muscle beast ghost appears out of nowhere. What is even going on here? Oh my god. So he did the reflecty soul thing with Lil Cal before, but like, if Dirk, was that just a misunderstanding that I had? Is it possible that I thought that was something that Caliborn was doing with the juju, or can Lil Cal now take the entire Lord English soul? I don't even know. We're about to find out. Let's see. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Oh yeah, muscular ghost over here. I have no idea who he is. Is that Arqueus sprite? Because it's red and it's Muscle Beast and it's got things? Surprise Arqueus. Okay, let's go. Super weird, but let's go. I have no idea where he is or where he came from. Judging from the face of the guy, they don't either. Nobody sees this coming. It's a total ambuscade, and my skeleton jaw has dropped his shit. He pins me in place with his ripped muscles, and I'm completely immobile because he's strong. Partly because of the strength, but also due to my awe and admiration. I just can't move. This guy's Dirk just the time he needs. I hate this. It's a Dragon Ball reference. This is literally Piccolo, Goku, and Raditz right now. This is just Piccolo, Goku, and Raditz. Right now. Damn it, Hussie. I've been bamboozled. I've been hoodwinked. I've been Dragon Balled. I know there's plenty of DBZ references in Homestuck. I just wasn't expecting it right now. Oh my god. To his due, his flamboyant pink spell. He owns me completely, but sadly to Dirk maybe, it also owns the Muscle Beast hero, which makes sense because it's Dragon Ball. Both of our souls are consumed in the enchantment. That's true, Jake's Hope Sphere is literally a spirit bomb. Explain you haven't watched Dragon Ball? Goku grabs Raditz from behind with his strong muscles while Piccolo is charging an attack, impales both of them and kills both of them. That is what happens. It is literally like this scene. Let's see. And just like the first fight with Vegeta, it hurt the enemy but failed to kill. You right, though. There's a flash coming up at the end of the section and will get me muted for licensed music. That is unfortunate. Let's see. I think he thought he could destroy my soul. Yeah, and they're consumed by the enchantment. I don't think it's gonna go well. Yeah, it goes straight into Lil Cal. But he bit off more than his fleshy skull could chew, so he used his irony again and sucked my soul into his juju. Exactly the way I stuck his buddies in my juju. The one I got from Yodelbooger. Yodelbooger. It's like poetic justice, I guess, except puppetry instead of poetry. So pathetic justice. Oh, yes, I like that. So, Lil Cal is, in fact, Lord English, as I called forever ago. Forever ago. It was beautiful. Let's see. The Muscle Ghost came along for the ride, and I guess his soul got trapped in there too. I have no idea what that means. Honestly, it's disturbing as hell, and I prefer not to dwell on its greater ramifications to my long-term existence. Maybe it's good, or maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's good and dumb, or smart and bad. There are many word things that can be when you're confused. Guys, I'm just gonna let it play the music normally. I record my stuff locally. I can mute it in post for YouTube. I didn't predict that Arceus and Gamzee were a part of this, though it makes sense that it's now Arceus, Gamzee, and everything. It's just everything's going in there. Ooh. Yeah, this brings into a new light Lord English's honks. Like, literally, it's just like a bunch of Gamzee clone. Like, Lord English is a mix of Arceus, which is how he gets big and strong. That's why he's big and strong. And the honks from Gamzee. Let's see. It makes total sense. Yeah, nobody predicted them being part of it. Exactly. Well, here we go. At this point, his beloved Juju is no longer a hollow vessel. It is very much crowded in there, chock full of souls belonging to hardcore brawling broods. And he knows it. His puppet is now a problem to do away with, just like my Juju was. So they do the same basic thing. They get their drunkard sorceress of void to banish the puppet once and for all into the darkness, never to be found again by probing hands of mead. Yes, never to be found. Oh, wait, this explains why even Gamzee was crying when Arceus was made, right? Yeah. Gamzee knew he has to become Lord English, so that's why he also lost his mind and did the things that he did? Interesting. TikTok, break heads, and honk honk. Because, like, everybody was crying, including Gamzee when Arceus... Like, it was weird because Gamzee doesn't cry at the abominations he makes, but it makes sense that this was why. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation, but that would explain even more why, he were to snap by looking into Cal's eyes and seeing partly his own soul. But yeah, it's good. It's interesting speculation. Huh. Yes, never to be found, but not never to resurface. Oh no. You see, my soul is a tenacious one. I know this fact firsthand because it has been inside my brain all my life. It's a real motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. The puppet's essence will flop and flutter through the shadows for eternity because he is already here, which was my entire thing for saying why Lil Cal was Lord English in the beginning, though these specifics I definitely did not guess. Surfacing in the nightmares of the unsuspecting, weaseling its way into the hearts of yucky, shitty children. And once infiltration in that universe has taken hold, the seed will be planted, and will pave that way for my emergence to wreak my badness from universe to universe to universe. Each one will fall, and each time I will get stronger and older and bigger and buffer. Oh yes, it will be time. It will be time indeed for me to get ripped. This is cute. Oh god, he's got a big dumpy. He's got a big dumpy. Interesting speculation in chat right here. And now, if you will excuse me, I must put down the toys and ways of a child and confront the big things of becoming a huge man by dueling the supreme beast of my legend land, his serpentine eminence, Yogurt Boner himself. I'm about to go fight him now, and this will be the last time you will ever hear my excellent voice. I will start the duel and crush my slithering sexual snake boss to finish what I started when I stepped my metal foot into this children's farce. I will do that because I want to, and when that is said and done, and you will see me at the peak of a mountain of trophies, resting on my throne of prizes, I want to get to tell you that I did what I wanted to do. So if you remember just one thing I say of so many great things said by me, then please remember this. I want to play a game. Ooh. MSPA reader, have a mental breakdown. This is the copyrighted music, I assume. It's all spoiled. Oh no, we don't want to look into Cal's eyes. There we go. Throwing Cal out. Yep. Confirmed? Wait, what? Yes, and then Dirk was sleeping with Lil Cal. Rode the meteor. Oh, there's so much here. It's just the entire Lil Cal timeline. Let's go. The most mysterious thing, because it's just hard to track. That's not all there is to say on the matter. Pieced it back together. This was part of what, like, led to, me thinking that Lil Cal was Lord English. Because now it goes into both sessions. Yep. And he's there. He is already here. And he gets used to create Doc Scratch. Oh my god. What in the world? I like the way that this flash is laid out. And because he's used to create Doc Scratch, it's a vessel for Lord English because that's where his soul was. And now he gets buff and then honk. Goodbye, MSPA reader. Goodbye. No. Interesting stump. Don't know how I feel about the stump. So this is where the last we saw Cal, right? Where he sank? What? Oh. And then he arrived here. Let's play a game. Oh god, there's so many scenes with Cal that I've kind of forgotten. Yeah, and then we have like, we have the whatever, I forgot what our name was for that Jack Noir. Totally human uncle. Truth explode. Well, that was a lot. Human uncle. Doc Scratch is very Arqueous-y. Huh. AR would be like an uncle to Rose. That's super weird. Yeah. Wait. Oh, Doc Scratch called himself her uncle. The fact that we have been calling Doc Scratch Uncle Scratch the entire time, I know it was inspired by him, but it was way more accurate than we could have ever known. Whoo. Uncle Scratch, confirmed in ways I could not have understood until now. Holy bajoli bejeebus. It's all coming together. It is all here. This has been a Homestuck. this has been kind of fucking wild. Like, let's be real, guys. This has been a little bit wild. But thank you guys so much for watching this stream. This has been so much. There was so much that happened. I will catch you guys next stream. I don't know how many streams we have left of this. I'm guessing based on what you guys are saying, maybe 2 streams left of Homestuck. But guys, I'll see you later.